Hi students, in this video I'm going to explain to you how to do homework 7, which is a essay on what were the challenges to law and order in Singapore. Okay, so you will need to refer to your textbook to help you. Okay, these pages, Q1 to 104. Now, in this essay, we have helped you by coming out with this table. On the left-hand side is what you need to include in your answer. And on the right hand side, you will fill out your answer. Okay, there are 4 law and order problems or challenges that we will cover: labor abuse, secret society problem, prostitution, and piracy. So these are 4 problems that pose a challenge to Singapore's law and order in the past. And each challenge would have one of these tables representing one paragraph like this. Okay, so the first few are, I gave you a little bit of help with blanks. You just need to fill out the blanks using the textbook to try and help you guess what were the blanks. All right. And as you go on towards the end, there are fewer and fewer blanks which I want you to try. But you will realize even though there are fewer blanks or no blanks at all, for you to write our entire paragraph, I've given you some keywords on what you need to include on the left-hand side. Okay, so later I will go through each of them one by one. All right. So maybe let me start with an easier one, the one in the bigger blank rather, and help you out. So you can take down some of my answers here. Okay. So one of the challenge, this is challenge 4. Please look at your second page. Challenge 4. So one challenge to law and order was the problem of piracy. So you can fill out piracy because I already indicated we want to talk about piracy. So that's your claim. We want to talk about the point of piracy. Now, after we say come out with the law and order problem, we need to describe, we need to tell me more. What is piracy? Why was there piracy? So I can say that Singapore is a popular maritime trading port under the British. What is piracy? Trading ships sailing down the straits were often attacked by pirates. Every year between August and October, the pirate ring bring large fleets of pirate boats to the Straits of Malacca. So I describe a little bit more what is the piracy about. All right. Feel free to pause the video to take down. All right. I'll just continue. Now, so after you describe roughly why was there a piracy problem, I need to explain. The question is about law and order. How was law and order affected? So I can think about some of the action that was done by the pirates and think about the impact. What happened after they took the action? So you can say that many traders lost their cargoes. Some were even killed or sold as slaves by the pirates. Okay. As a result, what will happen to Singapore? Many traders will be very afraid of traveling to Singapore to trade. Okay, because it's a very unsafe place. Because it was unsafe. Okay, so pause the video and take down the explain part. So you can talk about the action, you can talk about the impact of the action. All right. So I will just reverse. So let's say you want to look at the challenge 3, prostitution. Another challenge to law and order was a problem of what? Problem of prostitution. Okay, the point I already give you, you just need to transfer it below. So under support, you need to find out a little bit more. Why was there the situation of prostitution in Singapore? Who were requesting for prostitutes in Singapore? Okay, is it the guys or what? Explain a little bit why they wanted this sort of service. Now, prostitution itself wasn't a crime, but how was it affecting law and order, and why was it considered a crime? You might want to consider, how did the girls end up being prostitutes? Did they choose to do so? Or were they forced to do so or mistreated in some way? So describe what was done to the girls, okay? And explain why this was a bad, or why was this a crime if the girls were treated this way, okay? So try and refer to the textbook and explain a little bit. I'll reverse a little bit. Challenge 2, secret society problem. 1, challenge the law and the order. You can just write down, it's the secret society problem. Describe the background. Why were there secret societies in Singapore? What were secret societies? What did the secret societies help them with? Okay, try and refer to your textbook again. And explain how did they affect law and order? What kind of actions did secret society took that affected law and order? What sort of bad things or chaotic things that they do? And when they did those things, what kind of impact did they have on the people or on their surroundings or on the country? Okay, so explain a little bit in your own words. Okay, not everything is fine in a textbook. Some of it you must explain it, okay, logically using your own words. And last but not least, labor abuse is also a challenge. So one challenge law and order was a problem of labor abuse. You fill it up here. Then you describe a little bit more who are laborers in Singapore? Where did they come from? Which country? Uh, what did they have to do to come to Singapore to work? Okay, who did they have to get money from and so on? And then how did it affect law and order? Again, we think about action and impact. What did they do to the workers or to the coolies when they are working in Singapore? And when we do it to them, how does it affect their lives? How did their lives become very miserable? Find me some details about their housing conditions, their working conditions, which shows that their life was very miserable, which is a law and order problem, because in a safe country, people's life shouldn't be miserable. No one should be mistreated. Okay, so all these blanks as well as the free paragraph, the empty paragraph here, you can try and refer to, again, your textbook, these few pages to try and help you. Okay, give it a try and look forward to marking your work. All right, hope this video helped. Bye-bye.